Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ollie Rodriguez-Stallman, and in this video, I'm not very happy. If you saw my last video, you would have seen that I was unboxing a couple of records, and I came across one that made me stop in my step and do a bit of a deep sigh, and that was because I unboxed the Carter 6. Now, this album, it has been dogged on relentlessly because, in all honesty, rightfully so, because I don't think it's really had... It's not a Carter album, in all honesty. When it comes to the actual music side of things, it's not great. I've gone back through it, and don't get me wrong, there's actually some redeeming factors of it that I think on a first listen you sort of go, what the hell is that? On a second time round you kind of go, I kind of like that, I don't mind that, and some of that I don't mind. But overall, when you look at the ratio to good to bad songs, it's pretty bad. Now, from what I remember, there's about 19 tracks on this. So, why is there only one LP in this pre-ordered vinyl that I have purchased? Why is there only one LP for a 19-track album? And obviously, without telling us, they went with the first pressing route, which is always fucking annoying. This was an alternate cover that was released, and it basically just uses a bit of a different picture or just like a zoomed in version of the regular Carter 6 cover, and instead of the red color effect on it, it instead adds purple effect, which when we take out of the sleeve, you will then see an LP. Even the vinyl doesn't want to come out of this packaging, it knows it's that bad, but it comes out in, it looks more navy blue there, but it is, I promise you, more purple, and this is a giant sack of disappointment. And I swear there should have been more included in this record from what I saw anyway. Not the images I want, maybe it's because it's the alt cover, I don't know, but yeah, the Carter 6, if we talk about it from a music standpoint, there is some absolute lows of Lil Wayne in this album. It is actually awful to see some of the music he put out in this project. Now, obviously, everyone's gone over the beat selection of it. I don't think I can really add anything new to that conversation. I am a vinyl collector, and I need to bring up the vinyl collecting aspect of it. I believe there are technically 3 different editions you could have got of this. You could have got the regular, more red version. You could have had this version, which was purple, or if you're in America, there was also a green version you could have got, and that's because that was a Target exclusive. We don't have Target here in the UK. Close thing to that, I believe, is actually... No, that's Walmart I'm thinking of. I was going to say Asda, but I don't think we have a version of it, and we might have a green variant we could get in the UK. I don't know. The point is, it happened again, and there was basically no clear marketing or messaging even on the website when you purchase this that said, this is a first pressing, this will only come with 9 tracks. Now, you can think about it in a certain way where it's like you actually get 7 of the tracks that appear on the album, and then you get 2 bonus ones which aren't on the album, and I think there's also an extra trippy red verse. That might be a whole song of its own. I'm not sure. I haven't listened to this yet, obviously, as you can tell. But this has pushed me over the edge. Genuinely, this has made me stop pre-ordering vinyl records from now on. I just don't think we can trust how vinyl records are promoted to us anymore, and this has been one of the prime examples of it, and I'm extremely disappointed with this product that I have been given. When I first listened to this, and before I knew what was coming on the record, I was very much in a stance of like, right, it wasn't really the best Carter album. However, at the very least I can say I was able to purchase, I was able to add the Carter 6 to the collection. I've got the Carter 5, I've got the Carter 3. I can at least put it in that collection. Now I'm just living knowing I've got this half-assed version of it. It's not even half the track list, and I know if I want to add another version of it, I'm going to have to wait till the completed edition comes out. And it's just getting to a point now where it's just like, it's not even Lil Wayne doing it. Obviously, I've spoken about this a lot with the Weekend video that I did, and I can't really add too much to that conversation right now other than with this record. I don't want to like hark on stuff I've already gone over. I think if you want to like understand a lot more of my frustration with it, definitely go and check out that video, but this is just solidifying it at this point, and Lil Wayne has made me stop pre-ordering vinyl records at this point. I'm genuinely fed up of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I really did like getting this Lotus record that I got the other day, and it's a really well produced record, and obviously it's like, it's an exclusive numbered one too, which I think is like worth getting. But I'm now at a point where I do not trust, if an album drops and the vinyl drops at the same time, I do not trust I'm getting the full product that I am wanting to get. In the next few weeks, we're going to see another like pre-order for the Carter 6 to be like, get the complete edition, and it's not gonna be a good time to see that. And honestly, like, to be fair, like, the way this one looks, I don't mind it. I quite like the purple aspect to the cover, and I quite like the purple disc, but just like the song selection on it was terrible. There's like some of the worst songs I've ever heard. Island Holiday is a terrible song. These Are the Days, that song was just like to me, it feels like the type of song that you would use on a Year 11 Leavers video. It's that shit. Like, genuinely, this album, I do not know what was going through Wayne's head other than a bunch of drugs. That is genuinely what this album is. It is a drug-fueled mess that does not make sense, and his team clearly just, they saw the weekend version of it, or just like the trend of the first pressings going on, and thought, that's the way to do it, let's make some extra money, let's milk the fans for this, and this is the product we get. And I genuinely I don't know what to do with this. This is just taking up space now, and I wouldn't be as mad about it. Like, sure, I pre-ordered a bad album, but at least I would have got like the full experience I was expecting to get. Again, this isn't even a gatefold, which is kind of what some of the photos almost led me to believe. And I know some of you are going to comment, wow, you should read through properly and you should go over the description properly. A lot of the time, they don't really tell you when it comes to a pre-order, or they'll go back and add the info after you've done everything. So it's again, just one of those things where it's just a real big piss take. And as you can tell from the length of this video, this isn't really like a full-on video. This is just me getting some annoyance out about the Carter 6, because this is not how we should be getting our vinyl records anymore. And it's getting to a point where it's actually broken me. I genuinely do not ever want to pre-order a vinyl record again. I know after I say that, I am going to probably pre-order something, particularly if it comes to my favourite artists like Eminem. I'm one of the bigger hypocrites of this, but I think from now on, when it's an artist who, like, even when this album was like being talked about coming out, I knew it wasn't going to live up to the hype of a Carter project, but I had hope, which is why I pre-ordered it, because I thought it'd be a cool addition to get. The Carter albums are pretty hard ones to find, so pre-ordering the Carter 6 kind of made sense, and I think they just kind of took advantage of that, and I'm really disappointed in this product, and I'm really disappointed that this is the direction that vinyl collecting is going. So yeah, very quick video to get out some quick frustrations. Let me know your thoughts on the Carter 6 itself, and also what you thought of the actual vinyl pressing and what they ended up doing with it, because absolute shambles. If you want to see more vinyl related content that's a little bit more upbeat and positive, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Hope you have enjoyed this little bonus video if you are a regular viewer of the channel. And yeah, that was Lil Wayne, the Carter 6, absolute shit show.